This is the second werewolf film I've seen this year, which isn't even a little bit horny. What happened? Leigh Whannell is back at it. The first time he remade The Invisible Man, and it just hit us with a fastball. I still think it's one of the best horror films of the 2020s. This time he went for the Wolfman, and sorry, Team Jacob, but werewolves are kind of coming back to the horror side over the horny side. I don't know when it happened, just the last couple of years, except on Tumblr, of course. Wolfman is a remake of the classic Universal monster property, which means this story is getting close to 100 years old, and it really manages to retain some old-fashioned style about it. We have a family, the mum is the main provider, the dad is a stay-at-home parent, he's a wonderful parent, he's super non-toxic, but you know what's gonna happen, you get it. When his long-missing dad or is officially declared dead, they go out to the forest, remote area to have a little family vacation while they pack up all his stuff. His super controlling dad has finally been declared dead after being missing for decades, so they decide to take a family healing holiday to the middle of nowhere. It feels vaguely Republican at times, like it just feels like a very old-fashioned film in a few different ways, and it is also incredibly fast-paced. That is one that it just bang through it. Like, I was sitting there and I kind of realized that we were like into the third act and we were getting near the end of the film, and I was like, what? Because it just felt like a blur, like so much of the film. Not to say that it's a bad thing that it's fast-paced. I think this sort of thriller, it's all set basically in one night. I think it could work really well having it sort of at that just constantly moving pace. The thing is, it's trying to push some ideas. It's got, one idea in particular, an allegory that it shoves right in your face, punches you right on the nose with it. I don't mind that it's obvious about that. It's about kind of losing someone to something like dementia and just watching them slip away. And that's beautiful. The problem is that kind of having the story all set in one night so that you can make it this really fast-paced movie works against that allegory. It works for other elements of the film, it's really helpful, but it definitely worked against that, and that kind of left me feeling like, okay, a little bit torn here. I like that idea, I like that idea. They don't work together, they're trying to mash them up. It feels a bit stilted. It feels like a remake, like it just feels like another one. I can compare it pretty directly to Nosferatu, which is also a horror story with a 100-year history and multiple remakes that have been made over the years. And even though the new Nosferatu film stuck more closely to the original story, it just feels innovative in so many different ways. It feels like it justifies its own existence so well. This does not do a lot to do that. It is a different sort of story, but it's got so many of the familiar beats about it that I'm left wondering, like, what else? Like, what else have you got? Why is there not more to this? It is kind of, yeah, it's not bad. I'm happy I saw it in cinema. I think it's a better big screen experience than it'll be watching it on a small screen. But there's just nothing about this that it's got such a potentially powerful message and doesn't do a lot with it. And the whole fast-paced run through the story thing, it felt like they were just kind of trying to get to the finish a bit, like, too quickly at times. Like, if you just want a roller coaster story, you can get away with it, but you can't also really include a lot of powerful allegories. That's not going to work so much. So I'm giving The Shaggy Dog 3 stars. Leigh Whannell has got some great ideas. I still think The Invisible Man was just a real home run. And I wouldn't mind, even after this, seeing him try some more of these classic monsters. But, well, not Dracula. Not Frankenstein either. Yeah, that's... The Mummy? No. Never... Yeah. Subscribe for more hard truths.